They always fall for the wrong person. Top 5 zodiac signs. Love is blind, but for some, it is also deaf and dumb. Psychologically, this pattern is often called repetition compulsion, a subconscious drive to recreate past traumas, hoping for a different ending. These signs ignore neon red flags because they are addicted to the potential of a person rather than the reality. They mistake anxiety for butterflies and toxicity for passion. Today, we diagnose the 5 zodiac signs that are statistically most likely to fall for the absolute wrong person. Number 5. Sagittarius, the thrill seeker. Sagittarius falls for the unavailable ones. Psychologically, they are attracted to the phantom lover or the elusive wanderer because they subconsciously fear entrapment. They mistake emotional unavailability for mystery. They chase the person who is leaving because the chase feels safer than actual intimacy. A Sagittarius will fall for a rebel without a cause or a nomad with no roots, convinced it is a grand adventure. They ignore the fact that the person is unreliable because they prioritize the thrill over stability. They end up heartbroken because they fell in love with a moving target that was never going to stand still. Number 4. Aries, the impulsive chaser. Aries falls for the dangerous ones. Psychologically, they crave dopamine and adrenaline. A nice, stable partner feels boring to them. They confuse conflict with chemistry. And Aries will sprint towards a red flag thinking it is a cape. They are attracted to the challenge, often picking partners who are argumentative or volatile because it feels like a conquest. They want a battle, not a relationship. They realize too late that the bad boy or bad girl persona wasn't a phase, but a personality disorder. They fall for the fire and are shocked when they eventually get burned. Number 3. Cancer, the savior complex. Cancer falls for the broken ones. Psychologically, they suffer from a savior complex. They believe their love is strong enough to heal anyone's trauma. They are magnets for narcissists and emotional vampires who exploit their nurturing nature. A Cancer looks at a train wreck and sees a renovation project. They fall in love with a person's potential, ignoring the abusive or neglectful reality in front of them. They think that if they just sacrifice enough, the person will change. Unfortunately, they usually end up drained and resentful, realizing you cannot love someone into being a better person. Number 2. Libra, the idealistic lover. Libra falls for the surface ones. Psychologically, they are prone to limerence, an involuntary romantic infatuation based on fantasy. They are in love with the idea of love. They will fall for someone just because they look good on paper or fit their aesthetic, completely ignoring fundamental incompatibility. A Libra hates being alone, so they settle for good enough or project ideal qualities onto a shallow partner. They wear rose-colored glasses that turn red flags into just flags. They end up in relationships where they feel lonely because they fell for a charming mask, not a real human being. Number 1. Pisces, the delusional dreamer. The champion of bad choices is Pisces. Psychologically, they engage in idealization. They don't see the person standing in front of them. They see a movie character. They possess a dangerous level of empathy that allows them to make excuses for inexcusable behavior. A Pisces will date a criminal and say he is just misunderstood. They ignore reality to live in a fantasy. They have porous boundaries and merge with people who have no structure. They fall for the wrong person because they are projecting their own beautiful soul onto an empty vessel, only to wake up when the nightmare begins. Breaking these patterns requires realizing that you cannot save people, and chemistry isn't always a good thing. Sometimes, boring is actually just healthy. Do you have a type that ruins your life? Confess in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship reality checks.